Oh, yeah. What's up, guys? So I am sitting down, chilling out today on a video that I've been meaning to do for a while. I actually thought about it a few weeks ago, and then was out of state for a few days. So just came back into town, and it's my anniversary again here on YouTube. This is actually back more like in the middle of May, but like I said, for a few weeks. I just was doing other videos, other stuff, was busy, and then was gone for a while. So I'm back, sitting down, enjoying the sunset here on this nice warm day. It's, I think it's in the high 90s right now is what it said. I think the high was 102 or 104 today. And my car says like 98 degrees, but it feels nice. Like when the sun goes down, it's not that bad. But yeah, it's a beautiful day to talk about the anniversary, right? Now I'm finishing 5 years, going into 6 years here on YouTube. Actually, and before I get in too far, I should have write down the names of some of the people who've tipped me recently that I've said I made several videos recently and I forgot to do the shout out, and I try to do it for whenever people tip me on it. So to Charles, Harry, Realm Entertainment, Joel, and Lisa, thank you to all of you that have tipped me through PayPal. That's where I put the link in the below in the description of my videos on PayPal. Yeah, people tip me on there. I just started doing that last year in 2018. I never once mentioned it, but at the end of the year, I noticed I had quite a few people who tipped me on there, and this year 2019 is going really well. So thank you for everyone who tips on PayPal. You guys are really awesome. I appreciate it. So shout out to all of you. Wow, 5 years done already here on YouTube. That is kind of interesting to think about, especially because when I first started, it took me a while to get going on here. It's kind of tough when you start something and you're not sure how to go about it, or you don't have a lot of help or people to guide you and that kind of thing. So that's pretty cool, considering it took me, I think it was 10 months to get like my first 1,000 subscribers or something like that. And it took me about the same 10 months to, I think, get 100,000 views, and now I'm at millions of views at this point, and I think 33,000 something subscribers on the channel. So yeah, it's gone well. I've learned a lot. I've gotten a lot better at it. I've gotten to the point now where I have people who pay for consultations with me to learn about growing a YouTube channel. Those are some of the longest conversations I have for consultations, are people who want to talk about growing a YouTube channel, and it's good. It's a good feeling that I've gotten to a point now where I've learned enough and grown the channel enough, I'm able to help other people with theirs who are trying to do the same kind of thing. So it's not an easy road. It might seem like, as I'm just sitting down talking, but it can be challenging because not everybody on YouTube does the same kind of topics, and some people are really good with tech and computers, and other people may love being on camera, but they're not good at the tech stuff, and vice versa. So it requires some skills to be good. And then whatever topic you're talking about, just trying to even present it in a way that people can grasp it, or whatever the case is. I mean, there's such a diverse amount of people and topics and subjects on YouTube that it's kind of cool to see how many people do things their way and do what works for them. That's what I've tried to do here, is stuff that just works for me on YouTube. So in growing the audience, it's been a lot of fun. I've got a lot of my regular commenters who comment on here. A lot of you are repeat offenders. You guys have been great. I appreciate you. Because I think without all the people watching, it'd be kind of hard to grow the channel. So some of you are just Vegas fanatics. I mean, man, you guys love Vegas. I mean, I live here and I love it, but some of you live in other states and other countries, and you're like obsessed with this place. It's kind of cool to see sometimes, because I watch other Vegas channels or videos, and I'll see the same people comment on my channel, also commenting on other Vegas channels. It's like some of you just cannot get enough of this place, and some of you like it so much you wind up moving here, like I did. Some of you are really familiar with the place, you move here. Some of you are not that familiar with the place. I just got off the phone with someone today who's actually never been to Las Vegas, but is planning to move here. So they're planning to uproot their life from a good 1,000 or so miles away and move here to Las Vegas. So it's cool to be able to talk to those people and chat with them, and those who are serious about moving here, get to help them out with the process. And it's been a fun ride for these years. I got more stuff to come always. There's never a shortage of content to come on the channel. I mean, just videos as simple as just walking around town. People love those kinds of videos. So, I've always have content I can do here on the channel. Always have cool stuff I could do. Plan to do more videos of just walking around the area, more subjects, related to Vegas, to travel, questions. I like to do question videos where I ask you guys something, let you engage. I do news videos here every now and again. I'll do something big in the news, if I can catch it, or if I can do it in time. Other times, like earlier in the year, there's a whole bunch of news things I wanted to do, and there was no way I was going to get to them all, so I think I just chose one or two. I'll have more real estate videos for you guys in the future. I know you guys like that here on the channel. All the real estate stuff, people really enjoy those topics. Also plans for the future. People ask what I'm going to do sometimes, or other plans. There's a couple things I've got rolling around in my head right now as far as things. One of them, I'm thinking about starting a private group, like a subscription group. People do like a monthly subscription. I have separate video content on there. I have a Patreon page right now, and Patreon's cool. I like it. I haven't put a ton into it, but I'm thinking about doing something separate. Could be on Patreon still. It could be on some other platforms. I haven't thought about how I want to do it yet, and that may be down the road. Here on the channel, I do have other people who reach out for sponsorship stuff like that winds up most people come to me for sponsorship stuff. I'm just like, nah, not interested in doing it, or for whatever the case is, or whatever they're offering me. So you may see some other sponsors here on the channel, because as the channel's gotten bigger, I have more people coming to me. Someone said before that they actually recommended me to a PR person, I think at MGM. So that's cool. I appreciate that. If someone does want to, recommend me to someone, they want to reach out to do videos or whatever the case is, I'm glad to hear it. But yeah, man, the time came by kind of quickly. It's been that long I've been doing content here on YouTube. And it's interesting for me to see too and look back, because when I started, I was like the only one doing this. Now there's all these other, if you search certain keywords on YouTube, my videos still come up a lot, but there's so many other people now that have just moved here and made a couple of videos about Vegas, or people who already had YouTube channels that have moved here. And it's funny because several of them I've talked to and gotten to meet in person. They're like, yeah, I watched your videos before I moved here, and they're like another YouTuber. So it's kind of cool to have gotten to that point, have such longevity in doing this that, you're able to impact, of course, other people who want to move here, but also other YouTubers who've got their own channels and they move here for one reason or another too. So that part is really cool. And there's a lot of other people who love Vegas and have started Vegas YouTube channels since I started doing mine. So this city is getting more and more attention just as, the future progresses here. But sorry guys, I didn't have a whole lot to say other than thank you. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys being so awesome. I just wanted to knock out this video of my anniversary going into year 6. I'm not going to state specific goals. I've done that in the past, talking about specific subscriber goals and things like that. And I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. Not sweating it too much as far as that. I don't focus as much on always trying to get more subscribers and always trying to get more views. I used to be really, really focused on that in the beginning, and now I think the channel's got to a certain point. I don't have to, worry about that as much. Of course, it's always part of the goal. But that used to be really big focus in the beginning for me. So now certain things, I've gotten better at them. There's less pressure, I guess you could say, with the channel. A lot of it's just kind of, certain things are just automatic. I can still, just jump right here on camera and talk, and it's no big deal for the most part. So, thank you guys for all of you who've been watching. You guys have really been great. Some of you have been following me for years. I mean, some of you, man, were like, yeah, I remember when you had a couple hundred subscribers. I remember when you had a couple thousand, or whatever the case is. And I'm like, that seems like it was so long ago. So it's been a lot of fun. I enjoy this. I enjoy all the people who support me, whether they've bought products of mine, whether they've just tipped on PayPal, or whether they, just watch the videos, whether they've become a Patreon, or whatever the case is. There's been a lot of people that have been really awesome. I've gotten to meet some really cool people along the way. So it's been a fun journey thus far. I'm not stopping it anytime soon. This is too much fun, and I enjoy it too much. And this has been good. I like Vegas, and I like showing it off to you guys. So again, shout out to all the people who tipped me on PayPal that I mentioned earlier. You guys have been great. I appreciate you guys watching this video. I got plenty of other stuff to come in the future for you guys. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. All of it pretty much Vegas related stuff that can impact those of you coming here on vacation or looking to live here. So thank you to all of you for being so awesome. Thank you for a great 5 years that it has been here on this channel, and I really do look forward to more in the future. That's going to be it for this video. I'm Jacob. This is My Life in Vegas.